It was 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. The wind was biting cold, and the streetlights were flickering over an empty bus stop. My phone buzzed. It was her. She was texting a man named Matt Vanguard. She typed, "Where are you? I'm freezing and the last bus just left." I watched the message pop up on my screen. But I wasn't Matt Vanguard. Matt didn't exist. I took a sip of my warm coffee, sitting comfortably on my couch, and typed the reply that would ruin her entire night. "Sorry," I wrote. "I don't pick up lying cheaters." Sent. If you want to know how a 3-hour walk of shame feels or how I engineered the perfect revenge on a girl who played with my heart, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button right now because justice is about to be served cold. Really cold. This is a true story, rewritten from the archives of Reddit. Let's go back to the beginning. You know the type. She was gorgeous. A solid 9 out of 10. The kind of girl who walks into a room and the atmosphere changes. We clicked instantly. It felt natural. It felt easy. She was smart, funny, and honestly, I thought I had won the lottery. I looked at her and thought, man, how did I get this lucky? Boy, was I wrong. I wasn't lucky. I was blind. We spent about 6 months in that awkward talking stage. You know, friends, but not really friends. Then, one night, she drops the L-bomb. She tells me she loves me. I was all in. I felt the same way. We made it official. We dated for a year, and for a while it was paradise. But then, things started getting weird. It started small. I left a cute comment on her Facebook picture. Just trying to be a good boyfriend, right? Then, out of nowhere, some random guy replies to my comment. He says, "You're too slow, buddy. I'm Prince Charming around here." Excuse me? Who says that? The confidence on this guy was staggering. It was the kind of confidence that says, I know something you don't. I confronted her immediately. I asked, "Who is this guy?" She pulled the classic move. "Oh, don't worry about him. We're just friends. We just started talking last month." "Yeah, right. Just friends who claim to be Prince Charming." I'm not stupid. I've seen this movie before, and I know how it ends. I gave her an ultimatum. I looked her in the eye and said, "It's him or me. Either you cut contact or I walk." She didn't even hesitate. She chose him. Her excuse? "He's a really great guy." Wow. Okay, whatever. I packed my dignity and walked away. I figured she was just another woman hell-bent on wasting my time. I was ready to move on. But then, the plot twist. A month later. Just 1 month. She comes crawling back. Tears in her eyes, begging for forgiveness. Apparently, Prince Charming wasn't so charming after all. From what I gathered, he got what he wanted in the bedroom and then ghosted her. Classic. Now, suddenly, she loves me again. She insists we are meant to be. I knew she was full of it. My gut told me she was lying. But a dark part of me, a part of me that wanted vengeance, decided to play along. I made her swear on her life that she loved me and that there was no going back this time. She promised. She looked me in the eyes and lied. And that is when Matt Vanguard was born. If she wanted a game, I was going to give her a championship match. I created a fake profile. Let's call him Matt Vanguard. If you play Dota 2, you know the reference. I found photos of a random guy online. Handsome, rich-looking. The kind of guy she wished I was. I built a believable backstory. I added friends, filled out the bio, made it look legit. Then, I added her. I started chatting her up as Matt. Meanwhile, in real life, she's telling me how much she loves me. She's swearing loyalty. But online, she was flirting with Matt instantly. Within days, Matt, who is actually me, was scoring her number. I used a burner app to get a second phone number so she wouldn't recognize it. I watched in real time as she played 2 roles. To me, the devoted girlfriend. to Matt, the single, available girl looking for a good time. It was sickening. It takes a special kind of heartless to confess love to a partner of 1 year while setting up a date with a stranger you've never met. I decided right then and there. I wasn't just going to break up with her. I was going to burn this bridge to the ground. I made Matt sound like a bit of a jerk. I wanted to test her limits. At one point, she called Matt babe. I texted back as Matt, "Don't call me that again. Got it? I'm not your babe." And she apologized. She was willing to be treated like trash by a stranger just because he looked rich in his profile picture. Unbelievable. Now, for the execution. She was taking night classes at the university. She relied on the bus to get back and forth. I knew her classes ended late. I also knew the buses stopped running at a certain time. So, Matt made an offer. Matt told her he would pick her up right after school in his super fancy luxury car. He promised to take her on the most romantic date of her life. She was ecstatic. There was a catch, though. Matt said he didn't get off work until about an hour after her class ended. She said, "That's fine. I'll just wait and study until you arrive." She was willing to wait an hour in the cold for this guy. Just to be sure, I texted her from my real number. I asked, "Hey, do you want to hang out tonight after class?" She replied instantly. "No, sorry, honey, I have some extracurricular stuff going on. My friend is giving me a ride home." Lies. Pure lies. Ha ha ha! I thought to myself, screw you. The trap was set. Class ended. She was waiting. She texted Matt, "Hey, are you almost here? If not, I have to take the bus because they stop running soon." You could tell she was getting nervous. The last bus was approaching. I waited a few minutes. Then I replied as Matt, "Yeah, sorry. I had to do overtime. We were super busy tonight. I'm leaving the office now." She replied, "Okay, can't wait to see you." Oh, you can wait. You can and you will. I let time drag on. The last bus came, and the last bus went. She watched it drive away, confident that her Prince Charming in a sports car was minutes away. Now Matt was an hour late. She was texting frantically. I replied, "Fuck, I just got pulled over for speeding. I was trying to get to you fast because I felt bad." She bought it. She replied, "Seriously? Wow. Well, just get here as soon as possible." Another 30 minutes passed. It was getting late. It was getting dark. And it was getting cold. She was pissed. She was stranded. And she had no idea that the man she was waiting for was sitting at home, watching Netflix. Finally, I decided it was time to drop the curtain. I opened the text app one last time. She sent, "Where are you?" I typed, "Sorry, I don't go out on dates with lying whores." Her reply was instant. "What? What are you talking about?" I took a deep breath. "This isn't Matt. This is me." Silence. Then, "You guys know each other?" She still didn't get it. "No," I texted. "I set you up to see if you were still an unfaithful person. And you are." Then she had the audacity to lie again. She texted, "I wasn't actually going to meet up with him." Are you kidding me? You missed the last bus for him? I sent the final blow. "Don't talk to me anymore, and I suggest you start walking. I think you missed your bus." Months went by. She tried to hit me up again, apologizing profusely. She said the incident played over and over in her mind. I told her I had a new girlfriend. I didn't, but she didn't need to know that. I told her even if I was single, I wouldn't date her again. Later, I found out about that night. She told me that the 3-hour walk of shame home, in the dark, alone, was the worst she has ever felt in her entire life. Good. Because realizing I had finally cut a toxic person out of my life, that was the best I have ever felt in mine. What do you guys think? Did I go too far, or did she get exactly what she deserved? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you in the next one.